I got laid off from work. And as a nurse, that was a first because nurses are really needed. But the company I was working for was in dire financial straits, according to them, so they had to let us go. And my first thought was, oh God, I'm going to have to learn a whole new hospital system. And I was just so filled with dread at the thought of it. I was so filled with dread, but I had to do it because I've always had to do it. You know, I was a single teenage mother on welfare, and the way I got out of that poverty was by setting myself a goal of getting a college education and then a job that would provide for me and my son. And I did, and there was no option for failure for that because I needed to provide for him. And so I've been working all these years, decades. And the last 2 years, I've come to really hate it, mostly just because I hate working in a corporate environment, and it was killing my soul. It was really bad. But I wasn't taking responsibility for my state of mind, so being laid off was actually a huge gift because I was able to see that maybe for the first time in all these years, I should do what I want to do instead of what I dread. And I just put a couple of paragraphs, I put a post in your group about, you know, the financial risk I was thinking about taking, time off from working and going to travel. And there were so many reasons why, but my heart was scared because of the financial risk. And I put all this down in the post. And the response from the women, I mean, it's giving me goosebumps right now because the response from the group was so loving and so encouraging and so hopeful. It really means the world to me. And there were several women, many women who had already done it, who had already made the leap. And they were like showing me the way. I mean, it was life and death at that point. I wasn't allowing myself to make the change I needed to make, but the women in this group helped me to do it. It sounds trivial, that Facebook group, but it means the world to me. There was hundreds of responses, and it got me really fired up, and it helped me turn the corner and make the decision to take the chance, not get another horrible job, and pack up my things and start doing some world traveling. So I packed up my little life in my little car with my 2 dogs, big dogs, and we've been traveling in Mexico ever since. Well, it took a few months to get ready, but 3 months now in Mexico, and it's great. We're looking for a little pueblo to settle down in for a while and just live life quietly. And I'll be so happy to find that beautiful pueblo, but it's been so fun exploring until then. I love exploring. So a lot of the other women in the group do too. Everybody's always talking about traveling, and I love that. And it's just meant the world to me to have that support.